people, it's your girl Adeola. Another interesting week in Nigeria as we prepare for this election. My people, hey, Ashiri to Arifuro Adiye. Yes, so did you guys see that document circulating everywhere since last Thursday that some people have been paid $20,000 to stage a protest against the opposition candidate Buhari when he goes to the Chatham house? Hey, the document listed details of what time they will get there, everything that they would do, and how much they will be paid. $20,000. Yes, so my people, you know, we thought it's just a rumor until Thursday morning we started seeing people protesting for real. But what I don't understand, my people, is why they can't perform better. I mean, with $20,000, it's a lot of money now for people to be acting confused about why they are protesting.
Please, I want you to tell me why you're doing this.
Because we don't want dictatorship in Nigeria anymore.
Why? What do you know about the general?
The General Buhari?
Yes.
I just heard about him from people that he's not a good leader or something like that.
You only heard from people. Have you done your studies about him?
What is that?
Have you done your studies about him?
Not at all.
No. But how did you come about this demonstration?
I was told. I don't know what to say.
Okay, tell me why you're doing this demonstration. You don't really know. Why don't you know?
Is it because of voting?
Because of voting. What do you believe in? You're not Nigerian.
I am Nigerian, but I'm...
Where are you from in Nigeria?
Yoruba.
Did she say Yoruba? My sister, you are from Yoruba?
Where are you from in Nigeria?
Yoruba.
This is a lie. The devil is a liar.
You're Yoruba.
So I don't really know anything much about.
You don't know much about politics.
How much were these people paid?
Okay, so tell me what you're doing here then.
I came here to, support.
Support who? You can talk to me. I'm your friend. I'm Nigerian. I'm from Edo State.
Is it Jonathan that we came to support?
You came to support Jonathan.
Yeah.
Why are you supporting Jonathan?
I don't know.
You don't know why you're supporting him. So why are you against Buhari?
Oh, I'm not against anyone. I'm not against anyone.
We even know if this person is a Nigerian.
I don't know what to say. I don't really know.
Why are you doing it?
They don't know Buhari, they don't know Jonathan, and they are protesting.
These are students.
Like this.
They can only work for a few hours a week.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I can understand or relate to their sentiment.
Okay.
The reason why being not in their interest, but the fact that they need to put food on their table, they have to do this.
So they have to do
They have to do this. Don't blame them. They are just a victim of the same system that have been there training us in the last 6 years.
You know, I read somewhere that they each got 80 pounds. That's it, by the way, out of $20,000. 80 pounds. The organizers must have pocketed most of the money. Hey, my dear, who are the organizers of this fake protest?
You're the one that rented the people. Rented, Ken? No, not me. You ain't the one responsible for them. Are you interviewing?
Because I'm recording, you don't want to talk.
No, I'm not. I don't know anything about renting.
What I do for a living, I'm an event organizer. So I could be APD, PDP, PPP, SSS. I just deliver. Artists, drummers. That's all I've provided.
But if the pay is good?
Payment? No. Payment for what?
Auntie Abidon, now you are acting like you are innocent. My sister, come clean. And you know what? I just want to give kudos to the lady that filmed this video. Her name is Miss Rose P. Graham. Thank you so much, my sister. God bless you. You are the reason for the season. By the way, I heard there is another organizer.
So how can we work it out?
I'll give you my number.
What I need, you understand? I need it.
With the camera guys, video,
with drums and everything.
Yeah, don't worry. Small thing. That's a
But you can do New York.
Huh?
You can do New York.
I can do Maryland anywhere.
Are you sure?
Dublin, yeah.
But I like them to be well behaved and just to make noise.
Don't worry, yeah. I think they are all educated, they are all graduates, they are all doing their masters. So it's not, I didn't bring illiterates. You see when they are interviewing what they will say.
It was all over internet that they were going to spend $20,000.
Buhari can't spend the kind of money he's spending. And it's generous as well.
Are you serious?
Very nice.
You met him personally?
Yes. Very extreme to the extreme. How they abuse people are abusing him. No, they affect himself. You know they think him.
Are you serious?
You understand Yoruba?
No,
Koriro.
Koriro. But what?
Auntie Abake, now your face be this. Now wow, I didn't know that you have connections like this now. My sister, hey, let me see. 20,000. We must to share this money. Ah, that is God, yo, my sister. That is God. Thank you, Mr. Akinrotimi, for filming this thing. We appreciate you putting it on YouTube. Now that we know the whole thing was arranged, and they can even arrange it in New York and Maryland. Anywhere, anything is possible. My people, nobody is saying that Buhari is a saint. No, or that he's going to fix everything that has broken in Nigeria. Nobody is saying that. But why do we need to go to this length to make the man look bad? Really? Do we need to do that? You gather people to protest and they don't even know anything about the man? Now that's a shame. That's a big shame. A BBC reporter actually asked Buhari about the protest, and this is what he said.
I just want to start by talking about the protest that we can hear from outside. Pro and anti-Buhari shows how divisive you are. What do you make of them?
Well, that's the beauty of democracy. Let people express their opinions one way or the other. As long as they do it peacefully, it has to be accommodated by the system.
And by the way, what is wrong with Fayehun of Ekiti? Why is the man still doing blah blah? I thought now that he got busted that he would be gentle. Maybe he would drink Kool-Aid. No, he must to talk. And if Buhari wasn't paying him any attention before now, the man has kuku put himself on the map now, looking for trouble. First of all, Buhari went to London. Fayehun insisted that the London trip is for medical treatment. I said, shoot. Yeah, so suggesting that Buhari is old and sick and he's about to die. Nobody should vote for him. Really? The man was born the same year as, let me see, Daddy Gio of the Redeemed Church. Yes, now. In fact, Daddy Gio is a few months older than Buhari. Obasanjo is 5 years older than Buhari now. If he goes to London, will people start saying, oh, it's for medical treatment? Being skinny doesn't mean that someone is dying. So what is the big fuss even if he goes to London for treatment? Our president, Mr. Jonathan, who is 57, was recently in London for medical treatment. Is anybody shouting now that he's contesting for re-election that, oh, he goes to London for treatment? His madam, our first lady, was also in Germany for weeks, having surgeries upon surgeries. Is anybody campaigning against Jonathan because his wife was in Germany for treatment? The same Fayehun that said, oh, Buhari is in London for treatment, came out later and said, oh, the interview that he did, not in London, no, it's at the Hilton Hotel in Abuja. You see that the man is confused. The fact that he went all the way to Abuja to show the replica of the room in Abuja makes me wonder exactly when this man has time to do his job as the governor of Ekiti State. When is he doing this job now? I appreciate that the federal government has finally disassociated itself from Fayehun, but they still didn't caution him. The man needs to be cautioned. Exactly when will he start governing his state? When he spends every day on Buhari, Buhari this, Buhari that. I thought that he's married to a Jim SU mommy. Sure, you understand? Hey, my mommy in the Lord, God bless you. Is it that you guys don't talk or the man doesn't listen? There is God too. But you guys know that me, I don't know anything. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Finally, the Nigerian army has engaged Boko Haram in a serious battle. I'm telling you, it's not funny. In fact, they released a video of their airstrike against the sect. Take a look.
According to the Director of Defense Information, the operation is part of the strategy of the military to fully dislodge Boko Haram. In the video, if you look closely, people can be seen running in different directions.
Yeah, so you see what I'm saying? We thank God. I didn't know that we're capable of doing this. Hey, you know, seeing this momentum that we have right now gives me hope that very soon, very soon, that Boko Haram should be completely wiped out. Next time though, I hope that the Nigerian military will please give us better quality video, so you understand, so we can see what you are doing. We really appreciate this, and I do understand that they filmed this from high up in the sky, but we should be able to do better than Boko Haram because we see the videos that they release and it's always clear. We can see all their atrocities in their videos. So I'm just saying that we should be able to do better than Boko Haram. So I'm honestly really happy and I'm so much relieved with this development that the army has taken over Baga and other communities, and they've seized many weapons from Boko Haram. They also said that they've arrested many of their members, some of them dressed as women. But you know why I'm very happy and very excited about this? What I don't understand is why we had to wait till elections 2015. Why now. Why didn't we do this in 2011 or 12 or 13, Mr. President? So you are able to do something like this and you waited. How have you been able to sleep now for the past 5 years? How have you been sleeping every night, knowingly letting 15,000 men and women and children die before declaring war on Boko Haram? Some of our girls were kidnapped. You could have done this a long time ago, yet you did not. Like, why? Wow, my Oga, I hope that someone didn't tell you that, oh, you should wait till election time and then clear off Boko Haram and then people will vote for you, because people like that don't really have your best interest in mind. Because to be honest with you, while we are very happy and we are excited, at the same time, we're also afraid of you. You know that you have the heart to wait this long to do the right thing. Let's not even talk about those that have been disabled, as well as more than 3 million people that have been displaced because of this. And speaking of airstrike, as much as I appreciate our soldiers fighting Boko Haram right now, do you guys know that 37 civilians were killed in that operation? 37. Is it not possible to coordinate better so that civilians won't have to die while we're trying to kill Boko Haram? Those people in Niger were actually burying their relatives that were killed by Boko Haram, their loved ones, when explosives started dropping. 37 civilians. And guess what? The army spokesperson did not even say anything about the civilians that were killed. He just said, oh, we killed 300 Boko Haram members in the airstrike. I'm really tired of us treating human beings as if they are nothing. And you know, I can't forget our soldiers, men and women that have died since this battle against Boko Haram started, especially this recent battle. So to all their family members, please accept our deepest condolences. We so much appreciate their sacrifice in their fight against terrorism. We really appreciate them. May their souls rest in peace. But you know what? Thank God for elections. Thank God for elections. If not for elections, some people will not start doing things that they're supposed to have been doing years and years ago, like granting interviews to Nigerian media houses, besides the famous media chat. Nigerian media houses, you know, not just to Oyinbo people, sure you understand. I'm sure that you guys have seen Mr. President's interview with Ms. Mo Abudu, and also his interview with Tribune, his interview with This Day, and now he's organizing what they call Meet the President, starting in Lagos. I actually really like that. I just wish that they've been doing this, you know, before now. I wish they didn't wait till elections before we can meet our president. The only thing that I don't like in the ad for Meet the President is where it says once in a lifetime event. I said, why does this have to be once in a lifetime event now? Anyway, I called them to make my own reservation for the event, so you understand. Because when I saw RSVP, I thought that means call us if you want to be there. I don't know that, milk baby. Apparently it means something else, because when I called, they told me that I have to send an email about why I want to come, why I love Mr. President, and why I want him to win and stuff like that. And then if they like what I write, that is when they will invite me. I actually recorded that conversation. Just listen to this.
Hello?
Hi, I have a question about the Meet the President event on Sunday, March 4th.
Okay, if you're interested in attending, I'll tell you the information where you need to email something to, and then if you get picked, you will get the invite.
Oh, if I get picked is when I'll be invited?
Yes. Yeah.
Would we be able to ask the President questions?
There will be a round selection of some questions will be submitted. If you don't get picked, you'll get asked.
So what is the email?
pvcnigeria2015@gmail.com.
Okay. Thank you so much.
And you send your name. Are you female? What do you do? Contact information, phone number. Your expectations of the president if he gets re-elected. And any additional comments on the president, if you like him, you hate him, you love him, why, just any additional thing you want to say about the president.
I have to do all this. I have to write all these things before I would know whether I'm choosing to be there or not.
Yeah, absolutely. You said that we're going to go through all of them, and then we select some based on that. And then if you get picked, we email you, we call you, let you know.
Yeah, so that means if they don't like my question, they may not call me to ask. So you understand? I say, why write RSVP when the thing is clearly strictly by invitation, eh? Honestly, these people will never cease to amaze me. I already knew that they probably won't invite anyone that doesn't say he or she loves the president or say he wants him to be re-elected. And they probably won't take any question that they see as potentially embarrassing for Mr. President. So anyway, oh, speaking of which, Mayoga, hey, is it true that you have deployed that controversial Assistant Inspector General of Police, Joseph Mbu, the one that was causing trouble in Rivers State? So you guys remember him? Is it true that you deployed him to Lagos State? Hey! The thing is true. Hey, say trouble. The man was causing trouble when he was in Rivers State. So you understand? And now they brought him to Lagos State. Hey, there is God. So why now? Why do you have to do this when the election is just a month away, Mayoga? You know people will talk. People are talking. Me, I want you to win. That is why I'm telling you all these things. This is not a very smart move. In case you don't know, Mayoga, people are already saying that you brought him to Lagos so that he can rig the election for you in Lagos. Yes, so Mayoga, that is what people are saying. You know, a lot of people, they have big mouths. They don't know how to control themselves. But I think you should know what people are saying. So I don't think that it's a very smart move because the man was in a lot of controversy when he was in Rivers State. Him fighting with Amechi and stuff like that. And you know what? As soon as he got to Lagos, he has started this drama, saying that this coming election will be fire for fire, instructing his men to be ready to battle during elections. If one of my men is killed, I shall kill 20 of them. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Seriously? First of all, I don't know if people would be bold enough to attack a police officer during an election, not to talk about killing him. But even if that should happen, let's assume that hoodlums kill a police officer on election day. How do we guarantee that in the process of these officers killing 20 of them in revenge, how do we guarantee that no civilian will be killed? Why would the Assistant Inspector General of Police say something like this? How would they differentiate who is just trying to cast his or her vote? And then he said that you have the power to stop the governor. Shoot, that would be Fashola, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that Fashola is above the law. He's not. Nobody is. But the AIG did not say exactly why his officers should stop the governor. And then he said we are authorized by the constitution to arrest before, during, and after election. Like, really? What about being authorized to ensure election is not rigged? Why is this man talking like this? And he just came to Lagos, and he's already talking like this. By the way, a few days after he got to Lagos, the man went to Lekki, and he didn't want to pay the toll gate fee. The policemen that were on duty at the toll gate refused to give him any preferential treatment. Do you know what he did? He arrested them. He arrested all the staff that were working there. He detained every one of them overnight. What? Because they didn't give him special treatment? Hey, no. It's either nobody pays the toll gate at Lekki, which I would really appreciate, or everybody pays. Why should some people pay and some people will not pay? It's not fair. But you guys know I don't know anything. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real low. Moving on to Uganda. You guys know that there has been various cases of domestic violence, including husbands killing their wives over allegations that the wives deny them of doing it. You hack them down just like that, because of sex. I can't even say it. It's too big for my mouth. If you have little children, you can cover their ears while I'm talking about this story. Yes. Imagine a husband killing his wife because of sex. What is this world coming to? Hey, anyway, last week I read that another man has killed his wife because she refused sex. Hey, and then I got another shock of my life when I was reading that the Minister for Gender and Social Issues said that it's women's fault that they are not supposed to deny their husband of sex. I was like, whoa, Mama, peace. Not Mama Peace, what is wrong with you now? She later blamed men too for killing their wives. First of all, we need to know why these women would deny their husband of sex now. I mean, it's a reaction to an action. So you understand? No normal woman would just say she doesn't want it. So listen is sweet now. But you know, there are all kinds of factors to consider. Has she been enjoying it? Or is it one-sided? Is it the only one that is, or is he also, catering to her needs? You understand? I'm just being real. Because both parties are supposed to enjoy it. Is he willing to do the stuff that will make her, fly in the sky and stuff? I'm very innocent, but these are things that I hear people talking about. So you understand? Yes, there is no reason whatsoever that justifies a man killing any other human being, not to talk about his wife. What? That's just ridiculous. So just saying women don't deny your husband of sex is actually promoting that idea of treating women as sexual objects rather than human beings with their own right to make their own decisions. If something is wrong and she says she doesn't want it, try to know why she doesn't want it before you hack her down. Now, please, I'm not in any way saying that women should deprive their husband of sex. I can't even say the word, it is too big for my mouth. In fact, I don't see it as something that only men cannot do without. Women can also not do without. Yeah, you understand? Both men and women enjoy these things. The real issue here is domestic violence, and it should be addressed. And just telling women to be more submissive and give their husband sex is not the solution. Effective communication is what I thought that this woman would have preached. Ugandan men, what a shame, eh? And also for my women, if something is bothering you, that you don't feel like doing it, and take some time and tell him how you are feeling. Now, don't just say, I'm not doing it tonight. Talk to him, so you understand. While some men don't appreciate having a wife, having someone to take care of your home and stuff like that, I can't help but think about people like Mubarak Batambuze, a 50-year-old man also in Uganda, whose wife was recently attacked by a crocodile, and yeah, she was killed. It's a very, very sad story, and this happened when she went to fetch water for the family at the river. Well, guess what? About 4 months after that, the crocodile came back to that community. Everyone was afraid of what would happen next, because you know that's where the women go to fetch water. Not being afraid of what could happen to him, this man Mubarak had a goldsmith make him a spear. He spent $5. The guy is not very rich. For somebody like him, $5 is a lot of money because of the pain of losing his wife, who was actually pregnant at the time. Yeah, this guy didn't care whether he dies or not. He fought with this crocodile, even though all the men in the village were running away and they kept telling him not to face the crocodile. The man faced the crocodile for 1.5 hours until he killed this crocodile. It doesn't bring his wife back, but hey, now everybody in the village feels safer. If he didn't kill the crocodile, it's possible that it would attack someone else. So now they call him a hero, and his story has been reported all over the world. I just put this out there so that some men would learn to appreciate having a wife. This man risked his life to avenge the killer of his wife. Can only say that may her soul rest in peace, but you guys know that I don't know anything. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. My shout out this week goes to Esther Okade. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to 10-year-old Nigerian girl in the UK who has been admitted into the university to study maths. My God, I'm like, what? 10-year-old got into the university? What? I know that Nigerians are very good, you know, we are very brilliant, but to study maths at the age of 10, what? I mean, you just have to give kudos to this lovely girl. 10-year-old. She has enrolled on an open university course, and she scored 100% in her very first test. Of course, it runs in the family. Her mom is a mathematician, so go figure. And her 6-year-old brother, Isaiah, is also following her footsteps. He's already doing calculus and advanced algebra at the age of 6. Yeah, in this is Esther telling us why she loves maths.
I just love maths. All the numbers and the solving is like a mystery.
So, how are you finding your degree?
It's easy.
It's easy?
Super easy.
So, how quickly do you think you're going to do it?
I was thinking about 2 years.
Fantastic. So what do you want to do when you finish your degree?
Well, I'll go to my PhD, and then from there I'll start running my own business. I want to be a banker.
So you want to be running your own bank?
Yep.
And how old do you think you'll be when you do that?
16 or 15.
God bless you. She wants to own her own bank, yeah, when she grows up. And eventually she wants to become a millionaire. That is a big dream. I want to become a millionaire too. My sister, when you figure it out, let me know. By the way, why are these British papers not calling her Nigerian? Hey, this thing gets me upset. I don't like it. If she committed a crime now, they would say Nigerian living in UK. Yes, or they would say of Nigerian parents. Now that she did a good thing, they are claiming her. Don't get me upset, Joe. I'm a Niger almost. And someone was asking me, Adeola, oh, it's not possible. How can a 10-year-old be? I said, my sister, Yes, it is possible. Anything is possible when you homeschool your children. Yes, so anything is possible. Even if you don't homeschool them, by the way, teaching them to read and write early in life before they start nursery school or whatever will help them a long way. At least we have a Nigerian lady that got admitted to the university in Canada at the age of 14. Yeah, and she went to school in Nigeria. So congratulations to Miss Esther. We are very, very proud of you. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Before I leave today, I like to read some of your emails, and the first one is from Simon, and he says, "Hi Adeola, please keep informing people until it is well known all over that the people of Ekpe are suffering." Oh wow, we're still on this case of Ekpe. They still don't have electricity. What is going on? No power for 5 years. It is ridiculous but true. A lot of their people now go to Ijebu-Ode or Aja to work. Wow. Every 4 years, politicians come to Ekpe and throw 100 naira, and also they will throw Wasiu Ayinde's cassettes to voters. And it is all finished. All development stopped at Aja Lekki. Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Simon, for sending this. This is the third person confirming the fact that they've not had electricity for 5 years in Ekpe. I hope that the Nigerian government would wake up and do something about this. At least election is coming up now. Do it as an excuse for people to vote for you and make sure they have stable electricity. Our next email is from Matthew Aina, and he says, "Hi Adeola, I'm amazed that you were surprised that some people didn't have electricity for 6 months. The people of Ibeju town in Ibeju Lekki local government area have not had light since 2012. What? 2 years with no electricity. This you can confirm. I will appreciate if this is known to the whole world. Another community with no electricity for years. Since 2012. This is 2015 now. That is going to 3 years already. How do people survive? This is not good, Nigerian government. Hey, there is God though. The next one is from Taye Ajilaye, and he says, "Hi Adeola. Am I the only one thinking that the so-called Boko Haram that the military people are displaying does not look real?" Why would you say that? How many men will disguise as a lady and wear full beard? Do they think that the man that we have been trying to catch for years will be that dumb and stupid? He's just standing there without a fight. This is the man that said that he will never be caught alive. Something is not right. Mr. Tayo Bamidele, thank you for your email. I'm not going to say the Nigerian military lied, but hey, they said they caught this man that he was disguised as a woman. It's true that he forgot to shave or something. But another thing that is actually worrying me is the fact that there has been rumors that the PDP is grooming a man. They want to come out and confess that he's Abubakar Shekau, and then this man will say Buhari is the one that sponsors Boko Haram. So I don't know how true this is, but this rumor has been circulating that they are seriously grooming some guy and that they are spending a lot of money to make him look like Abubakar Shekau, and to also bribe a lot of northern leaders to say it's true that Buhari is sponsoring Boko Haram. So hey, anything is happening in Nigeria. If something like that can happen, then definitely this is nothing. I'm not saying the story is true. We'll wait and see if eventually anybody comes out and says, oh, he's Abubakar Shekau and Buhari is the one sponsoring Boko Haram. Alright, so before I leave, I have a really, really sad news. It's been bothering me for so long as soon as I heard. So a few months ago, I came on the show and I talked about a woman that had breast cancer, Kubrat Yusuf, and so many of you donated towards her treatment, and it just breaks my heart to tell you that she passed away. I got this phone call from her husband, and I was so heartbroken because I was planning on interviewing her because I wanted her to talk, and she got better. And then I said I would like to interview her, and they said she needed to go through more treatments and stuff like that, and she was doing so well. And suddenly I got this phone call from her husband that, oh, she passed away. I was so heartbroken, and I just want to take a moment to thank everybody that donated towards her treatment. Please don't think that what you did was in vain. You were the ones that kept her alive for as long as she lived. And I just want to thank every one of you. If not for your donations, she wouldn't have lived for as long as she did. They were married for 10 years and she was in her early 30s. So now he has a baby to take care of. It's been very, very rough for him. He calls me, he's so confused. He doesn't even know where to pick up his life now. And the fact that she didn't make it, you know, is just a huge, huge wound. And so if anyone would have that time to please give him a call. His name is Victor Adams. Please give him a call to encourage him. They've spent all the money that they have, and then upon everything she died. So I can't even tell you what he's going through right now. So if you're able, please give him a call. This is his phone number to encourage him. If anyone is able to help him financially, please do. And once again, I just want to thank everyone that donated towards her treatment when she was alive, and everyone that also donates toward other people that I've talked about. So I'll keep talking about issues like this, and I'm hoping that they will all have good endings. So this breaks my heart, but I thought I would let you guys know. Alright guys, that's all the time that I have for emails. Please keep sending your emails to adeola.keepingitreal@gmail.com. Alright y'all, it's been real, and I'm keeping it real right up in here. Until next week, I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace out.